Welcome to UGC Net and GATE computer science students. In today's topic, I'll be discussing artificial intelligence, unit 10 for UGC Net examination. You can query me in this email or WhatsApp at any time. So now this discussion is merely for the student who like to approach June 2020 examination. Uh, Here, what are the expected problematic question from this artificial intelligence? Okay, actually, the artificial intelligence usually frequently asking what is called two play game max min algorithm, and then they will be asking what is called A star or AO star algorithm, and then they will be asking many concept wise questions. I'll be discussing after discussing syllabus of this artificial intelligence. Actually, why we need artificial intelligence? It will be starting with rational agent or intelligent agent. So what is intelligent agent? I mean, like human being, the computer also has to react like human being. For that, we want to build up all the needy things for such a computer which act as a robot or agent. So here after that we need to know what is called heuristic search technique, and actually the searching technique here classified into uninformed searching and informed search. In uninformed search, nothing intelligent there. So like DFS, BFS, iterative deepening search, depth limited search, bidirectional search. These are the five types of uninformed search present there. And if you are coming for informed search, it is a DB heuristic search. So where we have best first search, and then A star algorithm, AO star algorithm present there. And then we need to know what is called game playing. So there we have two play game min max algorithm, and then that is searching technique. And then if you are generating lot of nodes for playing game, sometime it need more space to store all the moves. In order to avoid that, we are going for what is called alpha beta cut. Okay, so I'll be discussing whenever the question related to alpha beta cut with example. And then we need to know knowledge representation technique, like the database in DBMS. So here, what is knowledge representation? If you are having any specific domain and we want to keep what is called domain specific information, okay, and there are difference between DBMS and knowledge based system, because DBMS commonly refers for storing the some structured data, but knowledge based system where in which we want to frame the rules to store the data, how to store, where to store. And then it is also domain specific, which means if you are making the knowledge base for particular domain, this can be applied only for such a domain alone. Okay, then we cannot use the same domain for such a knowledge base for other domain. Okay, so there we want to know semantic network frame is one of the knowledge reference technique, and then script rule, conceptual dependency, ontologies. And then after that knowledge representation may be feed inside expert system. And then sometime even we have knowledge base, and we want to solve uncertainty. Okay, for example, a car moving, automated car, okay, no driver there, okay, and we feeded a knowledge base for how to ride a car and how to travel in traffic and how to reduce the cost by reaching the destination by shortest path and all. But for example, driver I mean seeing back and again seeing in front. So now what happen is in this fraction of time there may be some opposite vehicle try to hit this car, okay. So in that case a driver what has to do, he has to do suddenly stimulately some action, either brake or I mean divert the car direction, okay. So this is happen with the human being driver. So but what happen here in this automated car is what it will do, certainly I mean he doesn't know what has to do. So in that case what we want to do, uncertainty you want to discuss. Then planning. So before going for I mean explaining or before executing some action, you want to perform planning for that, what are the component there, and then what type of planning there, and what is the goal, hierarchical planning. So for that example planning tool is called STIP, and sometime we have what is called partial order planning also there. And then we want to know natural language processing, because and this is a domain specific, and we want to use I mean a linguistic kind of language to understand this any computer for some intelligent purpose. And for that we want to know what is grammar and language parsing technique, semantic analysis, and then pragmatics, okay. And sometime a single agent may not achieve the goal. In that case we go for multi-agent system, okay. And you want to know all the things about multi-agent system. I mean here why agent system is in any department, and this agent technique is very efficient and useful, so that we can fine tune the upcoming action. And then in June 2019 syllabus, and they were included what is called genetic algorithm also, and previously it is not there. And artificial neural network AN with types of learning technique, and initially we will be discussing 5 types of learning technique like supervised, unsupervised, reinforcement, and then what is called other 2 technique also there, I'll be discussing later. And we have some perceptron, multi-layer perceptron, O-field network also present there. And then once we are coming for fuzzy set, and here usually they will be discussing some important notations of fuzzy logic, then falsification, defalsification, and then operation of fuzzy set, and properties like intersection, difference, complement, and union. And then we need to know about fuzzy relation, fuzzy rules, all those things, okay. And okay, now we go for some of the question previously asked. Consider the following learning algorithm: logistic regression, background propagation, linear representation, okay. So here logistic regression and back propagation also said to be learning algorithm. Linear representation is not there, okay. So that is only small a and b, and that is option A here, okay. And now next one is consider the trapping at local maxima reaching a plateau traversal along the ridge. Which of the following option represents shortcoming of hill climbing algorithm? Hill climbing is one of the heuristic algorithm where we have some terminology what is called local maxima, okay. And in order to reach the final goal, in the hill climbing, so we are introducing terminology called local maxima. Okay, so it is for reaching the vicinity of local maxima value, and so to go towards a peak. Okay, and what is called ridge, these are the sequence of local maxima. Okay, and then what is plateaus. Okay, this is a flat state space region, and there is no uphill happen, so that is there. So to avoid the problem, we are using three technique: stochastic hill climbing and first choice hill climbing, like, and third one is what is called random restart. Okay, and these are the three technique we are following. So here this all terminology we are using for representing the shortcoming, so option D is correct. Okay, next one is Tempsted-Schafer theory of uncertainty management. Okay, and uncertainty can be determined with the help of degree of belief or degree of event. Okay, and so if you have two event or single event, and how to according to Tempsted-Schafer theory for uncertainty management, the degree of belief of event can be represented as a degree of belief of, BL stand for belief of event. Okay, or degree of belief. Okay, so then if it is single event, so it is a degree of belief of A plus degree of belief of A equal to 1. Okay, so that is the answer. And next one is to play game or game tree. Okay, and what is they represent is they have two player max and min. Max play single time, then for that min has to play again, for the same, again max playing one time, min playing one time, so both are playing two times, that is game tree represent there. Then they have to apply utility value to get the performance of both player. Okay, so usually they represent some utility value. If max playing, if he is scoring more utility value, he played his performance is more. Suppose min playing, for that he giving only lesser value, then he performed more. Okay, suppose min giving more mark, max earning lesser utility value, then both performance are very less. Okay, now this is the situation after min played finally, he assigning the utility value. As per this utility value, what is the max value there, that you want to calculate. Okay, and where the circle represent max, and this rectangle represents, circle represent min, rectangle represent the max. Okay, so now in that case, so I will be explaining what is the answer. So this is the final value by min, and here among 17 19, min has to give minimum value. So now minimum among 19 and 17 is 17 here, like that. Here 16 alone, there no more value, so 16 is giving. So now from this max has to get maximum value, that is 17 among 17 and 16. Now like that, for this two node, here it is 111 112, minimum is 111, like that. No more value from this node, so 111 he giving. Okay, like that. Here we have 14, here we have 15, 14 come there, 15 come there, among this actually 14 has to, yes, 14 coming here, 14 go there. Okay, now no more value there, this 14 go there. From this 17 and 11, min turn now. Okay, min will give only minimum value, so 17 go there. Now what happened is, so 14 coming here, now max has to guess maximum value, so among 17 and 14, 17 is max, so 17 is the answer. Okay, and next one is consider the game tree given below, same question. Okay, so as per this situation, what is the value of this root node max. Okay, I will be discussing very clearly. Okay, very simple only, right? Okay, now 7 will giving, because minimum value 6 will be, 11 will be null, and 5 will be from 4, so nothing we are giving. So now what happens, 6 and 7 came there, 7 it will take, because max has to get maximum value. So now maximum value is 11, maximum value is 5, maximum value is null. Now again it will give lesser value. So now what is 7, it will give, among this only one value 5 will be given, among 7 and 5, so it will take only maximum, because max has to get maximum, 7 will be coming here. Okay, so like that we are getting. Okay, so now next question is mass list 1 with list 2. Now here we have some of the terminology present there. So that is r-ing, unding, implication, what is called implication, or sorry, negation towards outside and inside. So now this P tends to Q stand for not P R Q. Okay, not P R Q here, so that is 4. Okay, so not P R Q is first choice A. Okay, and if you are having first choice as 4, we have only C and D. Okay, so now what has to do for B, what is that, PRQ. So for B it is 1 or 3. So okay, not PRQ can be also represented as PRQ can be represented as usually this is nothing but, if you are taking negation outside. Okay, so this can be like this. Okay, and then once it is decided for C, what is that, P and Q, this is nothing but we can have negation outside commonly, and so this also answer. Okay, so like that, and finally D, not of P tends to Q, not of not P or Q. Okay, so now if you are applying this not here, P and not Q. Okay, that is option is 2. Okay, so like that we will be discussing. Otherwise you simply draw the what is called truth table and decide what is the answer. Okay, and with this I stop here. I will be discussing rest of the question and problematic concept in next part. Thank you for watching.